Beloved soul, welcome. I'm so thankful that you're here right now, because this message was not meant to miss you. If you've clicked on this video today, I want you to know it wasn't a coincidence. God placed this word in front of you because He's preparing to move you, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally, and purposefully. There's something greater waiting for you, and heaven is saying it's almost time. But before you can step into where you're going, you must release what can't go with you. Angels are whispering, you're moving soon, but there are things you must leave behind. And if your spirit just felt something stir inside, that's confirmation. This message is for you. Before we go deeper, I want you to take a moment right now and type in the comments, I receive. This is your declaration of faith. When you write it, you're telling heaven, I'm ready for divine movement in my life. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the Lord's reminder and click the notification bell. Because every message here arrives right on time, exactly when your heart needs it. Now, take a breath. Let your shoulders drop. Let your mind quiet. I want you to imagine God standing before you right now, smiling gently, saying, I am taking you somewhere new. You might not see it yet, but doors are opening. Opportunities are forming. Alignments are being prepared. This isn't just about moving to a new city, a new home, or a new job, though it might include that. It's about stepping into a new season of life that reflects the person you've become. Isaiah 43:19 says, See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. God is saying that He's creating something fresh in your life, something you couldn't make happen on your own. But here's the truth. Before He blesses you with the new, He'll often test you with what you're willing to release. You've been carrying things that once felt necessary but are now heavy. They've been comfortable, familiar, maybe even tied to your identity. But the angels are saying, you can't take this with you. Not because those things were bad, but because they belong to an old version of you, the one who was surviving. God is now calling you to start thriving. This new place requires lighter baggage. Emotional, spiritual, and even physical. It's a place where peace, not pressure, will guide your steps. And the first thing heaven is asking you to leave behind is doubt. You've doubted yourself for too long, doubted whether you were chosen, whether you could handle the blessing you prayed for, whether you were really ready for change. But Proverbs 3:26 reminds us, for the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being caught. You don't need to know how everything will unfold. You just need to trust that the one who's leading you has already been where you're going. You see, doubt is not just disbelief, it's delay. Every time you let fear question what God already confirmed, you slow down your own breakthrough. You may not realize it, but heaven is waiting on your yes. God has already prepared the next chapter. The only thing left is for you to release the hesitation and step forward in faith. Someone watching this has been sensing that a major shift is coming. You've felt unsettled, like something in your life no longer fits, even if nothing bad has happened. That's because your spirit outgrew your surroundings. The people, the places, the patterns, they're no longer aligned with your purpose. And that's okay. It's not rejection, it's redirection. God moves you when comfort starts to limit your calling. There's a place waiting where your gifts will be recognized, your voice will be valued, and your peace will be protected. But before you arrive, you'll need to leave behind the fear of disappointing others. Some of you have been dimming your light so that people around you wouldn't feel insecure. You've been saying yes when your spirit was crying no. You've been carrying relationships out of obligation, not inspiration. But Galatians 1:10 asks us, am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Or am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ. You cannot serve both your purpose and their comfort. Your calling will make some people uncomfortable. especially those who benefited from your silence. But God didn't call you to fit in. He called you to stand out. And as you move into this new place, you will notice certain people will start to distance themselves. Don't chase them. Don't take it personally. They were never meant to walk this next path with you. Your destiny requires different company. You've been asking God for growth, but growth always requires release. Imagine a tree. Before it can stretch higher, it must shed its old leaves. Those leaves once gave it life, but now they must fall so new ones can grow. That's what God is doing with you. He's pruning away what no longer serves you, so that what's meant for you can finally take root. One of the most powerful things you can do right now is forgive yourself for the times you settled, for the moments you stayed longer than you should have, tolerated what drained you, and believed that small was safe. You didn't fail, you were learning. And now that you know better, you can choose differently. Philippians 3:13 says, "Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me." Your past does not define your potential. God is not measuring you by what you did then, but by what you're willing to do now. Every mistake has been turned into wisdom. Every heartbreak has made your compassion deeper. Every delay was divine protection. The angels want you to understand that as you move into this new season, peace will become your confirmation. You'll know something is right because your spirit will settle. Not everything that looks right will feel right. You've learned to pay attention to energy, not appearances. When something is truly from God, it will not require you to lose yourself to keep it. Someone needs to hear this. The reason you felt distant from certain people or environments lately is because your spirit no longer vibrates at the same frequency. God elevated you in silence. You outgrew old energies that once felt like home. And it's okay. You're not cold. You're being called higher. As you prepare to move forward, you must also leave behind resentment. Holding on to pain is like trying to carry heavy stones into a promised land. You cannot enter a new blessing with old bitterness. It doesn't mean what happened was right. It means you are refusing to let it define you. Forgiveness isn't approval, it's freedom. Matthew 6:14 reminds us, "For if you forgive other people when they sin against you, your heavenly Father will also forgive you." God is inviting you to release not only those who hurt you, but also the version of yourself who was hurt. That person did the best they could with what they knew. They survived. But survival isn't your identity anymore. Healing is. When you forgive, you're not losing power. You're reclaiming it. You're saying, "This pain will not hold me hostage any longer." Take a deep breath. I know you've carried so much, but the angels are standing beside you right now, whispering, "Let it go." We're guiding you forward. They see what's coming, a season so full of beauty, peace, and divine alignment that you'll wonder why you ever feared leaving the past behind. Psalm 32:8 says, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you with my loving eye on you." That means God isn't just watching you move, He's leading every step. Even when the path feels uncertain, His hand is steady. You're not walking into the unknown. You're walking into a divine setup. The next shift in your life might come suddenly. You might receive an unexpected opportunity, a relocation notice, or a door opening that you didn't plan for. Don't resist it out of fear. Trust that it's God making a way. Sometimes He moves quickly because He knows if He gave you time to overthink it, you'd talk yourself out of the blessing. As you prepare to move, remember that your environment affects your energy. Begin decluttering not just your space, but your spirit. Release negative habits, unproductive routines, and anything that no longer reflects who you're becoming. Simplify. Make room for what's new. Angels are saying, travel light, you're about to rise higher. And while you're listening right now, take a moment to like this video if it resonates with your spirit. When you click like, you're not just engaging, you're agreeing. You're saying, yes, I'm ready to move forward. Yes, I trust the process. Yes, I believe in divine timing. God is calling you to leave behind guilt as well. Some of you are still carrying shame from things that are long forgiven. You keep replaying moments in your mind, wondering if you ruined something, if you missed your chance. But hear this, you cannot ruin what God redeemed. Your story doesn't end in regret. It ends in restoration. Romans 8:1 says, "Therefore, there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." You are not defined by your past. You are defined by the grace that carried you through it. Every time you think of what went wrong, I want you to remind yourself of what God made right. You're still here. You're still standing. You're still chosen. That means grace 1. You are moving soon, not just into a new location, but into a higher vibration of peace, purpose, and clarity. The things that once drained you will no longer have power over you. The people who once misunderstood you will no longer have access to your energy. The situations that once broke you will no longer hold your attention. As you listen right now, take a deep breath and let peace fill the space around you. The angels are reminding you that this message has found you at the perfect time. You are being prepared for a major shift, a divine relocation, and this movement will not just change where you live, but who you are becoming. Your spirit has been sensing this transition for a while now. You've felt restless, like something bigger is calling you forward, even when you couldn't explain it to others. That tug in your spirit is God's way of saying, it's time. But before you step into the next chapter, heaven is urging you to release what can no longer travel with you. You might have noticed that lately. The things that once brought you joy don't feel the same. The conversations you used to enjoy now feel empty. The environments you were once comfortable in now feel too small. This isn't because something is wrong with you. It's because something is growing within you. The old container can no longer hold the new anointing that God is pouring into your life. You're evolving, and not everyone or everything can come along for this next season. The angels are saying that where God is taking you requires clarity and purity of heart. You cannot carry distractions, fear, or emotional baggage into the new land. God is elevating your assignment, and you must travel light. Some of you have already begun releasing people, habits, or routines that drain you, and even though it hurts, you feel peace. That peace is confirmation that you are doing exactly what heaven is guiding you to do. The first thing your angels want you to leave behind is self-doubt. You've been questioning your own worth, your ability, your readiness. But God would not call you to something He hasn't equipped you for. Philippians 1:6 says, "He who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Christ Jesus." That means everything you need to succeed in this next season is already within you. You are not behind. You are not unqualified. You are not forgotten. You are right on time, and heaven is standing beside you, cheering you forward. The second thing to release is comparison. You've been watching other people move ahead, getting promotions, new relationships, new homes, new opportunities, and you've silently wondered when it will be your turn. But God is saying, your story is different because your purpose is unique. You can't compare your timeline to anyone else's because what you're carrying requires a different kind of preparation. Some people are building for comfort. You are being prepared for impact. The waiting you've endured was never wasted time. It was sacred development. Psalm 37:7 reminds us, "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him." Do not fret when people succeed in their ways. Your success won't look like anyone else's, and that's exactly what makes it divine. The third thing you must leave behind is fear of the unknown. Many times when God begins to move us, we try to control every detail. We want to know how, when, where, and who. But faith requires surrender. Proverbs 3:5-6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight." You don't have to figure out what's next. You just need to take the next step. When Abraham was called to leave his home, God didn't show him the full map. He simply said, "Go." And Abraham went. That's how faith works. It's not about certainty in the destination. It's about trust in the guide. Someone listening right now has been afraid to leave something familiar, maybe a job, a friendship, or even a city, because you can't see what's next. But the angels want you to know that God never removes without replacing. When He asks you to let go, it's because He's already prepared something better. You can't reach for the new if your hands are still clinging to the old. The fourth thing Heaven says to leave behind is guilt. You've carried the weight of past mistakes for too long. You keep revisiting moments where you wish you'd done things differently, said something better, or trusted sooner. But God's mercy is bigger than your memory. Isaiah 1:18 says, "Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow." You've been forgiven. You've been cleansed. Stop holding yourself hostage to a past that heaven has already erased. You are being called to walk in freedom, not condemnation. The next thing your angels are emphasizing is forgiveness, not just for others, but for yourself. You cannot carry bitterness into a new blessing. The energy of resentment blocks divine flow. Ephesians 4:31-32 says, "Get rid of all bitterness, rage, and anger. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you." Some of you are still holding emotional debts against people who have long forgotten what they did. Let it go. Forgiveness doesn't excuse their actions. It simply releases your soul from bondage. The longer you hold on to pain, the heavier your journey becomes. And this next chapter requires you to move lightly and freely. The angels are saying, you are being repositioned. God is aligning circumstances that will place you exactly where you need to be. This could be a physical move, a new job, a new partnership, or even a new spiritual assignment. But this new level demands emotional maturity. You can't keep revisiting old wounds and expecting new joy. Healing isn't forgetting what happened. It's choosing peace over pain every time the memory arises. Now, the sixth thing heaven says you must leave behind is the need to control outcomes. You've been trying to make everything work by your own strength, but some doors only open through surrender. When you let go, you make room for God's power to move. Exodus 14:14 reminds you, the Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. You've done enough worrying, enough overthinking, enough striving. Now it's time to trust. When you release the outcome, you give heaven permission to surprise you. And finally, the angels say you must leave behind small thinking. You've been dreaming within the limits of your past. You've been praying for what feels safe rather than what feels impossible. But Ephesians 3:20 declares that God can do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that you ask or imagine. This means your next blessing will exceed your expectations. But you must first believe that you are worthy of receiving it. This move will stretch your faith. It will test your courage. It will require you to let go of the old version of yourself, the one who apologized for taking up space, who questioned her worth, who settled for less than divine. That version of you was needed for a season, but not for your destiny. The you that God is calling forward walks in authority, peace, and confidence. The you that's emerging is bold enough to say no to what drains her and yes to what aligns with her purpose. The angels say that once you let go of these burdens, the path ahead will become clear. Signs will begin to multiply. You'll see repeating numbers like 111 or 555, reminding you that transformation is unfolding. Doors that were closed for years will suddenly open. Opportunities you didn't even apply for will start appearing. The people meant to help you on this journey will show up without you searching for them. You'll realize that favor doesn't chase you, it recognizes you. This next move is not just about relocation. It's about restoration. God is restoring your faith in yourself, your hope in love, your belief in purpose. The angels are saying that the season of waiting has matured you. You now carry wisdom that will sustain you in the new place. You're no longer looking for validation. You're walking in divine assignment. So take this moment to declare with faith, I am ready to move forward. Say it aloud or write it in the comments. When you declare your readiness, heaven moves faster on your behalf. You're not declaring it because you feel ready. You're declaring it because your spirit is. The next chapter of your life will demand you to walk differently. You'll be called to trust deeper, love wiser, and act bolder. People will look at you and wonder how you glow with such peace. And you'll know it's because you left behind everything that dimmed your light. There's a place already waiting for you, a place where your gifts will flourish. Your joy will return and your soul will rest. The home, the environment, the community, or even the love you've been praying for, it's already being prepared. God is just waiting for you to travel light enough to enter it. Psalm 37:23 says, "The steps of a righteous person are ordered by the Lord." That means every delay, every detour, every disappointment was part of divine direction. You're not lost. You're being guided. And soon, you'll look back and understand why everything had to happen exactly as it did. Beloved, your angels want you to know that this is not the end. It's a new beginning. You've learned the lessons, passed the tests, and purified your heart. You've proven that you can stay faithful even when life didn't make sense. That's why this new season is coming with reward. You're not moving backward. You're being elevated. So right now, take a moment of gratitude. Thank God for every door that closed, for every lesson that strengthened you, for every tear that watered your growth. You didn't go through all that pain for nothing. You went through it so that when the blessing comes, you'll know how to handle it with grace. And if this message is resonating with your spirit, click like on this video. It's more than a click, it's an agreement with heaven. And if you haven't yet, make sure you're subscribed to the Lord's Reminder and turn on your notifications so you never miss a word meant for you. Take another deep breath. Let the words settle in your spirit. You're not just listening to a message. Your heart is being prepared for transition. You might not realize it yet, but God has already placed everything in motion for your move. It could be a physical relocation, a new opportunity, or even a spiritual promotion that changes everything about how you live and who you become. The angels are surrounding you right now, whispering reassurance. You are not losing anything that was meant to stay. You are being shifted toward what will finally make you whole. There's been a subtle restlessness inside you lately. Some nights you felt uneasy for no reason. Certain friendships feel different. Old routines don't bring the same peace. It's because your spirit already knows the change is near. You are being spiritually relocated even before it manifests physically. God is clearing the path ahead, and though you can't see every step, He is making sure that what lies ahead is better than what's behind. Jeremiah 29:11 reminds you, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." This verse is your anchor in this season of transition. It's not just a comforting phrase. It's a divine promise. God doesn't move you to confuse you. He moves you to complete you. The doors that are closing now are not rejection, they're redirection. The people fading away are not punishment, they're protection. And the restlessness you feel is not fear. It's your calling waking up. The angels want you to remember that your move is not random. It's been divinely scheduled. Even the delays were part of the plan. Maybe there were moments where you prayed for something to happen sooner and felt frustrated when it didn't. But heaven was preparing the right timing, the right location, and the right connections. Some blessings take time because God refuses to let you walk into them unprepared. You are not being punished by waiting. You are being positioned. Right now, you might feel torn between what is and what could be. One foot in the present, the other stepping toward the unknown. That's the space where faith grows. When you can't see the full picture but choose to move anyway, that's when heaven applauds. That's when destiny begins. 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." This is not the time to lean on what you see. It's the time to trust what you feel in your spirit. Your angels are encouraging you to stay open and expectant. There are divine alignments happening behind the scenes right now. People are being guided toward you. Some will offer help, others will bring insight or resources, and one will open a door you've been praying about. Don't underestimate the small interactions happening in your life right now. Sometimes God hides big miracles inside small conversations. Someone watching this has been asking, "God, is it really time to move?" And heaven is responding, "Yes, but do not rush. Move with peace, not pressure. When the time is right, you won't have to force anything. Doors will open easily, conversations will flow naturally, and your heart will feel calm even in uncertainty." That calmness is God's confirmation. As you prepare for this new chapter, take inventory of what fills your space and your spirit. Begin letting go of clutter, not just the physical kind, but emotional and spiritual clutter too. Clean your environment, release what carries old energy, and make space for the new blessings coming in. Sometimes God won't send what's next until you've made room for it. You might also find yourself reflecting more than usual. Old memories resurfacing, not to haunt you, but to heal you. This is your cue to forgive and let go. Maybe someone hurt you and never apologized. Maybe you made choices you regret. Maybe you lost something that still makes your heart ache. But the angels are saying, lay it down now. You don't need to carry yesterday's pain into tomorrow's promise. The new season requires your whole heart, not one that's divided. Between pain and peace, there's a reason why God doesn't allow everyone from your past to walk into your future. Some people were lessons, not lifetime companions. They played their part, and now the story is shifting. You might be tempted to look back, but don't. Remember what happened to Lot's wife when she looked back. She became stuck. You are not meant to freeze in the past. You are meant to flow into the future. Proverbs 4:25 says, "Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Keep your focus forward. The more you look ahead, the lighter your spirit becomes. And the lighter your spirit, the faster you move into alignment with your destiny." You're also being reminded that blessings have energy. When God sends something into your life, it will carry peace, not confusion. The wrong people and wrong opportunities always come with noise, mixed feelings, anxiety, chaos. But the things that are truly meant for you will feel like peace even before they manifest. You'll feel grounded, safe, and sure. That's how you'll know it's time to say yes. Your angels are showing me that your move is going to bring divine encounters. There's someone in your next chapter who has been praying for someone exactly like you. Your kindness, your wisdom, your faith. You are the answer to their prayer, just as they are the answer to yours. The move is not just for your benefit. It's part of a greater divine plan. God's blessings often come wrapped in relationships, people who will walk beside you, strengthen you, and remind you who you are when you forget. Right now, heaven is also saying, prepare, don't panic. When the shifts start happening, when people leave, when things end, when the familiar fades, don't cling in fear. Instead, smile in faith. God is clearing space for better things to arrive. You might not understand it today, but one day you'll look back and say, "Now I see why it had to happen that way." Romans 8:28 promises, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose." Notice the words "in all things," not just the good things, even the confusing, painful, and disappointing things. Every moment of your life is being woven into something beautiful. Your angels want you to pay attention to signs over the next few weeks. Repeated numbers, songs that speak to your situation, or sudden thoughts that bring peace. These are confirmations that you are on the right path. God often speaks through subtle cues to reassure you that He's still guiding your steps. You are not alone. You never have been. Someone listening right now has felt forgotten, like your prayers go unheard. But heaven wants you to know that every word you've spoken in faith has been heard. The silence you've been experiencing was never absence, it was strategy. God has been working behind the curtain, aligning things so that when the blessing arrives, it will not just meet your expectations, it will exceed them. You're also being told to protect your energy in this transition. Not everyone who claps for you wants to see you win. Some people celebrate your comfort, but not your growth. They liked you better when you needed them. That's why, as you rise, discernment is key. Ask the Holy Spirit daily to reveal who is for you and who is simply around you. Psalm 1:1 says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked or stand in the way that sinners take or sit in the company of mockers." The company you keep in this next season will shape your peace. There's a younger soul around you, someone with a pure heart, childlike faith, and bright spirit. They're drawn to your light. They may not have your experience, but they carry fresh energy, divine inspiration, and love that feels genuine. This person could play a major role in your next chapter, not by controlling it, but by reminding you what true joy feels like. They've been placed in your path as a gift from God to help you see love in its purest form again. Don't ignore the connection when it appears. Your angels orchestrated it. As you move forward, the way will become clearer. Don't rush the process. Every morning, start your day by asking God to order your steps. Every night, end your day by thanking Him for what's already unfolding. Gratitude accelerates manifestation. When you thank God in advance, you align your heart with the frequency of abundance. Say out loud, "Lord, I trust you. Even when I don't see it, I believe you're working for me." Those words activate faith in the unseen realm. You are no longer begging for blessings. You're walking in expectancy. You are no longer waiting for change. You are becoming the change. And if this message has stirred something inside you, a sense of peace, confirmation, or understanding, take a moment right now to click like on this video. Not for algorithm's sake, but as your active agreement with heaven. Every click of faith echoes in the spiritual realm. It says, "Yes, Lord, I am ready." And type in the comments right now, "Blessed and ready." Let it be your declaration. Let it be the sign to your angels that you're prepared for what's coming next, because what's coming is greater than anything you've seen before. The love, the peace, the stability, the divine favor, it's already on its way. The move isn't just physical, it's prophetic. You're stepping into a season where everything you lost will be returned in divine form, better, stronger, more aligned with your purpose. The angels are smiling as you hear this, because they know the truth. You've made it through the hardest parts. The testing is over. The lessons are complete. What comes next is reward. Stay faithful, stay expectant, and above all, stay peaceful. You are entering a season where everything that once felt delayed will begin to move quickly, and yet it will not feel rushed. It will feel natural, like watching the sunrise after a long night. You won't have to force anything or convince anyone. The blessings coming toward you are already assigned by name, and they recognize your energy before you even arrive. The angels are saying that the door you've been waiting for is about to open, not through striving, but through surrender. You will walk into this new chapter with peace because God Himself has gone before you to prepare the way. For some of you, This next move may involve an unexpected invitation. It could be an opportunity that comes through a person you least expect, someone who has quietly been observing your faith, your strength, and your resilience. They've seen how you didn't give up, how you remained kind even when life tested you. And now they feel led to bless you, to connect you, to help you move into the next phase of your destiny. That's why you must stay open. Sometimes divine help doesn't look like a miracle. It looks like a person sent by God. Hebrews 13:2 says, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers, for by so doing some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it." This is a reminder that the people you're about to meet may not be random at all. Some of them carry divine assignments connected to your purpose. They are there to open doors, to pour into you, or simply to remind you that you're not alone on this path as you continue moving forward. Remember that not everyone around you can understand what God is doing in your life. You are being prepared for something sacred, and that requires silence sometimes. The angels are saying, move quietly. There are moments when you will feel the urge to announce your plans, to share your progress, to explain your vision. But God is saying, don't share prematurely. Some blessings are fragile when they're still forming. Protect them until they're strong enough to stand. What's coming for you will speak for itself in time. You've spent so much of your life proving your worth, defending your decisions, and trying to make others understand your heart. But this next season won't require explanation. It will require embodiment. You won't have to talk about who you are anymore. Your peace, your glow, your blessings will reveal it for you. Those who once doubted, you will see that the hand of God has been upon your life all along. Isaiah 60:22 declares, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." And the time, beloved, is near. Your angels are asking you to take a moment right now and breathe gratitude. Thank God not only for what's coming, but for what you survived. You've made it through seasons that tried to destroy you, loneliness, disappointment, betrayal, heartbreak, and yet here you are, stronger, wiser, softer, still open to love. That alone is a miracle. Do not underestimate the strength it takes to still believe after everything you've been through. Heaven sees that faith. That's why the reward will be great. Sometimes you'll notice this shift beginning subtly. You'll feel drawn to different things. Maybe you'll start craving solitude more, or your interests will change. Certain friendships will fade without drama. It's not loss, it's alignment. God is fine-tuning your frequency so that when the new chapter begins, you'll be perfectly attuned to it. You're not losing people. You're losing distractions, and in their place, new connections will appear. Pure-hearted people, gentle spirits, and one person whose energy will feel instantly familiar. Your angels say this connection is part of your destiny. This person will not compete with your peace. They will complement it. Their spirit will feel like home, and you will know they are genuine by the calm that surrounds them. You won't have to question their intentions because their actions will consistently reflect care, kindness, and truth. Your past relationships taught you what love is not, so that when real love appears, you'll recognize it immediately. God never wanted you to settle for half-hearted affection. That's why He allowed certain relationships to end, not to punish you, but to protect you from lesser versions of love. Song of Solomon 8:7 says, "Many waters cannot quench love. Rivers cannot sweep it away. True love endures. And when it's divinely guided, it strengthens your faith. Not your fears, but before this connection unfolds fully, God is calling you to finish healing the final layers of your heart. Healing is not about pretending you were never hurt. It's about trusting that you are now safe to love again. It's about realizing that your heart is not fragile, it's resilient. Every scar on your soul is proof of survival. The angels are saying, you are ready to love and be loved without fear. You might be wondering, but how will I know if it's the right person? You'll know because your spirit will rest, not race. Your mind will not spiral with anxiety. They won't push you to perform or prove yourself. They will meet you where you are and grow with you. You'll be able to breathe again, deeply, freely. And every prayer you once whispered about finding someone who truly understands you will echo through this connection. That's why you've had to wait. That's why nothing before this worked. God was saving your heart for something real. Romans 12:12 says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." The waiting season wasn't wasted. It was sacred preparation. You weren't being denied love, you were being refined for it. Every lonely night shaped your compassion. Every disappointment sharpened your discernment. And now your soul is strong enough to handle love that's both divine and human. Passionate and peaceful, rooted and free. As this move approaches, whether spiritual, emotional, or physical, you may notice a few tests arise. These are not meant to discourage you. They're meant to confirm your growth. Old temptations may reappear, not to pull you backward, but to show you how far you've come. You'll look at certain situations that once consumed you and feel nothing but peace. That's how you'll know you're ready to move. You no longer need closure, because peace became your closure. Your angels are saying, the old cycle is done. You have learned the lessons that your previous season was meant to teach you. Now it's time to step forward with courage. This next chapter will require you to trust your intuition, the quiet, gentle voice within you that often speaks before your mind can make sense of it. That's how God communicates through your spirit. Don't dismiss it. When you feel that inner nudge, that peaceful knowing, follow it. It's the compass heaven has given you. And remember, this move is not just for you. Your obedience will unlock blessings for others too. When you step into your new assignment, you'll inspire others to do the same. People will see your transformation and realize that God can do it for them too. Your breakthrough will become someone else's blueprint. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." That's exactly what you're about to do. Shine. If you've been feeling tired lately, like your energy is drained, it's because transitions take spiritual strength. Rest when you need to. Your worth isn't measured by productivity. Even Jesus took time away from the crowds to pray and recharge. Don't mistake rest for stagnation. Rest is holy. It's preparation. The angels are reminding you that while you're waiting for the physical movement to happen, start speaking life over your future. Use your words to create alignment. Say things like, "My new chapter is blessed. My steps are guided. Everything is working out for my highest good." There is power in your voice. Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." Speak blessings, and blessings will find you. Now as you continue to prepare, keep your faith steady. Things may shift suddenly. Plans may change without warning. People may reveal their true colors. But don't panic. It's all part of God's orchestration. He is removing everything that could weigh you down in this next chapter. You're being stripped only to be rebuilt stronger, lighter, freer. You're not breaking down, you're breaking through. Soon, you'll find yourself standing in a place that feels like a breath of fresh air. The energy will be lighter, the people will be kind, the opportunities will align effortlessly. You'll realize you didn't have to chase anything, you just had to trust. And when you finally see it all come together, tears of gratitude will flow. Because you'll know that every pain had purpose. So, before you go any further, pause for a moment and whisper this prayer. Lord, prepare me for the new thing you are bringing into my life. Help me to release what no longer serves me. Strengthen my faith, renew my heart, and guide my steps into the promise you've designed for me. And now, if this message has spoken to your heart, if you feel peace, if you feel seen, if you feel ready, then type in the comments right now, blessed, and ready. This is your final declaration before heaven. This is your sign that the angels can now move things in your favor. Take one final breath. And remember, you are not being moved randomly. You are being moved intentionally. You are not being uprooted to wander. You are being replanted to bloom. God has gone before you, your angels walk beside you, and your purpose awaits you. Everything that once felt uncertain will soon make sense, and you'll see how beautifully every piece of your journey fits together. The move is near. The promise is real. The blessing is ready. And so are you. You are entering a season where everything that once felt delayed will begin to move quickly, and yet it will not feel rushed. It will feel natural, like watching the sunrise after a long night. You won't have to force anything or convince anyone. The blessings coming toward you are already assigned by name, and they recognize your energy before you even arrive. The angels are saying that the door you've been waiting for is about to open, not through striving, but through surrender. You will walk into this new chapter with peace because God Himself has gone before you to prepare the way. For some of you, this next move may involve an unexpected invitation. It could be an opportunity that comes through a person you least expect, someone who has quietly been observing your faith, your strength, and your resilience. They've seen how you didn't give up, how you remained kind even when life tested you. And now they feel led to bless you, to connect you, to help you move into the next phase of your destiny. That's why you must stay open. Sometimes divine help doesn't look like a miracle. It looks like a person sent by God. Hebrews 13:2 says, "Do not forget to show hospitality to strangers. For by so doing some people have shown hospitality to angels without knowing it." This is a reminder that the people you're about to meet may not be random at all. Some of them carry divine assignments connected to your purpose. They are there to open doors, to pour into you, or simply to remind you that you're not alone on this path. As you continue moving forward, remember that not everyone around you can understand what God is doing in your life. You are being prepared for something sacred, and that requires silence sometimes. The angels are saying, move quietly. There are moments when you will feel the urge to announce your plans, to share your progress, to explain your vision. But God is saying, don't share prematurely. Some blessings are fragile when they're still forming. Protect them until they're strong enough to stand. What's coming for you will speak for itself in time. You've spent so much of your life proving your worth, defending your decisions, and trying to make others understand your heart. But this next season won't require explanation. It will require embodiment. You won't have to talk about who you are anymore. Your peace, your glow, your blessings will reveal it for you. Those who once doubted, you will see that the hand of God has been upon your life all along. Isaiah 60:22 declares, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." And the time, beloved, is near. Your angels are asking you to take a moment right now and breathe gratitude. Thank God not only for what's coming, but for what you survived. You've made it through seasons that tried to destroy you, loneliness, disappointment, betrayal, heartbreak, and yet here you are, stronger, wiser, softer, still open to love. That alone is a miracle. Do not underestimate the strength it takes to still believe after everything you've been through. Heaven sees that faith. That's why the reward will be great. Sometimes you'll notice this shift beginning subtly. You'll feel drawn to different things. Maybe you'll start craving solitude more, or your interests will change. Certain friendships will fade without drama. It's not loss. It's alignment. God is fine-tuning your frequency so that when the new chapter begins, you'll be perfectly attuned to it. You're not losing people. You're losing distractions. And in their place, new connections will appear. Pure-hearted people, gentle spirits, and one person whose energy will feel instantly familiar. Your angels say this connection is part of your destiny. This person will not compete with your peace. They will complement it. Their spirit will feel like home, and you will know they are genuine by the calm that surrounds them. You won't have to question their intentions because their actions will consistently reflect care, kindness, and truth. Your past relationships taught you what love is not, so that when real love appears, you'll recognize it immediately. God never wanted you to settle for half-hearted affection. That's why He allowed certain relationships to end, not to punish you, but to protect you from lesser versions of love. Song of Solomon 8-7 says, "Many waters cannot quench love. Rivers cannot sweep it away. True love endures. And when it's divinely guided, it strengthens your faith. Not your fears. But before this connection unfolds fully, God is calling you to finish healing the final layers of your heart. Healing is not about pretending you were never hurt. It's about trusting that you are now safe to love again. It's about realizing that your heart is not fragile, it's resilient. Every scar on your soul is proof of survival. The angels are saying, you are ready to love and be loved without fear. You might be wondering, but how will I know if it's the right person? You'll know because your spirit will rest, not race. Your mind will not spiral with anxiety. They won't push you to perform or prove yourself. They will meet you where you are and grow with you. You'll be able to breathe again, deeply, freely. And every prayer you once whispered about finding someone who truly understands you will echo through this connection. That's why you've had to wait. That's why nothing before this worked. God was saving your heart for something real. Romans 12:12 says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer." The waiting season wasn't wasted. It was sacred preparation. You weren't being denied love, you were being refined for it. Every lonely night shaped your compassion. Every disappointment sharpened your discernment. And now your soul is strong enough to handle love that's both divine and human. Passionate and peaceful, rooted and free. As this move approaches, whether spiritual, emotional, or physical, you may notice a few tests arise. These are not meant to discourage you. They're meant to confirm your growth. Old temptations may reappear, not to pull you backward, but to show you how far you've come. You'll look at certain situations that once consumed you and feel nothing but peace. That's how you'll know you're ready to move. You no longer need closure, because peace became your closure. Your angels are saying, the old cycle is done. You have learned the lessons that your previous season was meant to teach you. Now it's time to step forward with courage. This next chapter will require you to trust your intuition, the quiet, gentle voice within you that often speaks before your mind can make sense of it. That's how God communicates through your spirit. Don't dismiss it. When you feel that inner nudge, that peaceful knowing, follow it. It's the compass heaven has given you. And remember, this move is not just for you. Your obedience will unlock blessings for others too. When you step into your new assignment, you'll inspire others to do the same. People will see your transformation and realize that God can do it for them too. Your breakthrough will become someone else's blueprint. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." That's exactly what you're about to do, shine. If you've been feeling tired lately, like your energy is drained, it's because transitions take spiritual strength. Rest when you need to. Your worth isn't measured by productivity. Even Jesus took time away from the crowds to pray and recharge. Don't mistake rest for stagnation. Rest is holy. It's preparation. The angels are reminding you that while you're waiting for the physical movement to happen, start speaking life over your future. Use your words to create alignment. Say things like, "My new chapter is blessed. My steps are guided. Everything is working out for my highest good." There is power in your voice. Proverbs 18:21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." Speak blessings, and blessings will find you. Now as you continue to prepare, Keep your faith steady. Things may shift suddenly. Plans may change without warning. People may reveal their true colors. But don't panic. It's all part of God's orchestration. He is removing everything that could weigh you down in this next chapter. You're being stripped only to be rebuilt stronger, lighter, freer. You're not breaking down, you're breaking through. Soon, you'll find yourself standing in a place that feels like a breath of fresh air. The energy will be lighter, the people will be kind, the opportunities will align effortlessly. You'll realize you didn't have to chase anything, you just had to trust. And when you finally see it all come together, tears of gratitude will flow, because you'll know that every pain had purpose. So, before you go any further, pause for a moment and whisper this prayer. Lord, prepare me for the new thing you are bringing into my life. Help me to release what no longer serves me. Strengthen my faith, renew my heart, and guide my steps into the promise you've designed for me. And now, if this message has spoken to your heart, if you feel peace, if you feel seen, if you feel ready, then type in the comments right now, blessed and ready. This is your final declaration before heaven. This is your sign that the angels can now move things in your favor. Take one final breath, and remember, you are not being moved randomly. You are being moved intentionally. You are not being uprooted to wander. You are being replanted to bloom. God has gone before you, your angels walk beside you, and your purpose awaits you. Everything that once felt uncertain will soon make sense, and you'll see how beautifully every piece of your journey fits together. The move is near. The promise is real. The blessing is ready. And so are you. Before we close today, I want you to take one more deep, calm breath. Feel it all the way down in your heart. Let the peace of God fill you as these words settle into your spirit. You didn't find this message by accident. Heaven guided you here because it's time for you to release what's heavy, embrace what's holy, and prepare for what's next. You are not standing still. You are being positioned. You are not forgotten. You are favored. Every unseen prayer, every silent tear, every moment you chose faith over fear, heaven saw it. And now the rewards are unfolding. The angels are smiling because they know what's about to appear in your life. Something you've been praying for is closer than you realize. If this message spoke to your heart, if something inside you said, "This was for me," then I want you to affirm it in the comments by writing, "Blessed and ready." Let those words echo your faith. When you type them, it's not just an action, it's an agreement with heaven. It's your way of saying, "Lord, I'm ready to receive all that you've prepared for me." And if you haven't already, take a moment right now to like this video. When you do, you're helping this word reach more souls who need encouragement, just like you did today. You might not know it, but your small act of faith could be the reason someone else finds peace, hope, or confirmation in their own season. Also, don't forget to share this message with your friends, your family, or anyone who needs a gentle reminder that God is still working, that the angels are still speaking, and that their story isn't over yet. Someone you know might be one word away from healing, and you could be the one to deliver it. And lastly, make sure you subscribe to the Lord's Reminder and click the notification bell so you never miss another message like this. These words come at divine timing, often right when your spirit needs them most. Each message is a seed of light, guiding you toward your purpose and helping you walk in faith, peace, and clarity. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening with an open heart. Thank you for believing in the power of faith and divine timing. Remember, you are loved, you are guided, and you are chosen. Keep walking with grace. Keep trusting even when you can't see. And know deep in your soul that everything unfolding in your life is part of God's perfect plan. Until next time, may you be surrounded by light, strengthened by faith, and carried by peace. I'll see you in the next message.